So we throw around the word ally a lot in our group. We talk about ally. And so Vanessa, can you tell us quickly, what is an ally and how does being a part of Spectrum help you be a better one?
Yeah, I'd love to. So an ally is basically someone who is championing for the cause of an underrepresented group, right? So I may not identify, but I believe the reason that everyone should be equal is not based on who people love, what they look like, how they talk, anything like that, right? So being an ally is extremely important. And I think, you know, it comes with a lot of responsibility. People sometimes are afraid to become an ally because you don't know enough, or you feel like you're going to say something that may be ignorant, right? And so part of being an ally is really educating yourself and taking the time to educate yourself on important milestones for the LGBTQ plus community, learning what pronouns are and why they're important, right? Learning the colors of the flag and what they represent. Those things are so important. And when you do that, that gives you the ability to then, in conversations, if someone's saying something inappropriate or a joke that they think is funny, that gives you the opportunity to, one, educate someone else, but it also gives you the opportunity to stop that, right? So I know sometimes we get into situations and we're in the group and we're like, ha, 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 but it's not funny. And if you're with someone who identifies or who loves someone who identifies, it's not funny to them. So I think it's really important that our allies understand that we don't expect allies to come out the gate and know everything. I don't know as much as I should know as a co-chair, but you know what? Every single day I'm learning. Every single day I'm asking questions, I'm trying. And that's really, I think, when you come with those pure intentions of trying to understand, that really comes through. And you know, Ben, I want to ask you or Justin, like, you know, people being afraid to say anything. I mean, don't you agree that if someone's coming with pure intentions, I mean, that gives you hope, right? I mean, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That if they're coming from a place where they genuinely want to learn more and they're asking with the intent to understand at a deeper level, I'll have that conversation all day long. There's nothing to be fearful of there because I'm going to learn and grow from that myself. So I would agree wholeheartedly with what you said, Vanessa.
Yeah, and I agree as well, Justin. I think we have to be willing to allow other people that are coming from a place of trying to understand to be able to make those mistakes. You know, I don't know the first thing about being a person of color, but I want to learn, and I'm willing to understand what those struggles and challenges are. And I think that when somebody comes with a really pure heart and understanding, I don't know what all the acronyms mean, and I don't know what all the colors mean, but I'm willing to learn. I think that that is something that everybody can get behind and can understand that, you know what, some wrong things might be said, but as long as, you know, they're not said in the, you know, a malicious way or anything, I think it's how we learn and grow.
Absolutely. I think too, the only other thing, I'm sorry, Alvin, that I want to make sure that people understand is allies are a critical part of any resource group, right? So you have underrepresented groups and they need allies to help them to move forward. They need allies at all levels, right? We have Eve executive level, we need VPs, we need directors, we need managers, we need every single level, associate level, because without allies, we get stagnant and we need help to keep continuing that momentum forward.
And I think also it's really important for us, especially in Europe, that we had allies in different departments as well. So for us, I mean, for the whole of Sysco, our operations is we've got so many colleagues in operations in comparison to the corporate, the office side. And it was so important for us that, for example, our exec sponsor is our supply chain and operations director. So for us, that was really important because he would be that opening to the ops world, to the people on the ground, in the drivers, the warehouse, and all of that. He would be that great gate opener for us.
Yeah, that's really important. That's in all the pieces and parts that Sysco touches. We've got so many employees in so many different spaces. Having that kind of representation is important.